All right, we're back. I feel a little better about my
Kevin got
situation.
Kevin got mouthy. What happened was Kevin got mouthy, and I gave him
it was so quick putting the scene on camera, but man, was it painful.
It affected your eyeball. See, the precision of the strike was so perfect that it just barely touched the eyeball, but didn't hurt you otherwise.
Yeah,
it was so fast.
It was lightning quick and painful. Lightning painful. Is that a saying? Lightning painful. Lightning quick and lightning painful.
Lightning painful. Kevin, do you like pina coladas?
I do like pina coladas. And Dancing in the Rain. Is that Dancing in the Rain?
Getting caught
in the rain, yeah. I butchered the classic right there. Who sings that song?
Rupert Holmes.
I think if Richard was on the show right now, I guarantee you Richard would be singing that song.
I located Richard on Facebook.
Did you find him in Clarinda?
I did. He lives just south of Clarinda.
He lives really dangerously close to College Springs, actually. Yeah.
He does. I found him on a map, too. I found his house on a map.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it say Richard Perella?
Mm-mm. No, I just did a Google search for his address.
Yeah.
He's listed.
Okay.
And then I mapped it. Because I was curious. Because I think if we're going to get Richard on the show, we might actually have to, physically go get him.
We might have to, probably. Probably.
So I actually looked it up. I found him on Facebook.
Yeah?
I'm trying to make contact.
Did you make contact?
No, he hasn't responded yet. No.
You weren't successful?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. Richard Perella, man.
So,
that's that dude, huh?
Yeah.
Richard's he's got energy to burn.
He does.
Yeah, he can scream and holler.
Wear hats.
Yeah, he's got probably a skunk hat on right now as we speak. It's 11:30 at night on a Tuesday. He's probably just sitting at home with a skunk hat on for no apparent reason.
Hats or bats. Keep bats cool. Yeah, we're gonna try to get him back though.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna
make an attempt.
Cameo or
get him to scream one last time.
Get him to try some physical hygiene.
Talk about the smell of Minnesota, possibly.
Oh, Minnesota, eh?
Anyway, I think we were talking about some football, but my eye got dangerously painful. Lightning painful, and then we had to take a break. But I think we were going to go on to talk about East Mills. They made their 8-man debut.
No.
Not so successfully.
11-man debut.
11.
That's located in Malvern.
Malvern?
And that's a combination of Malvern and Hastings.
Oh, yeah? Mission Valley, Hastings?
Yep.
Okay, well, there you go.
And Hastings. And Henderson, town of Henderson.
And Henderson. No, let's not forget Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
No. So they played Shenandoah.
They did.
Shenandoah won in Brian Diekman's coaching debut. Good. Congratulations, Coach Brian Diekman.
Coach Brian Diekman. Now, there's no guarantee this is going to keep you around for any length of time. Past history is any indicator of anything, but wow. It was a big win.
Yeah.
I mean, I know East Mills is down a little bit. He has some athletic talent left over, but the big one was Jose Rendon kicked a 48-yard.
Really? He can boot the ball. I've seen
Apparently.
him. Yeah, he can kick the ball. There's no doubt about it.
A lot of college kickers missed that.
Yeah, that is impressive.
48-yarder. But he kicked it really. East Mills ran the opening kickoff back.
Did they really?
And
wow.
everybody
in Shenandoah is probably like, here we go again. Yeah.
But and apparently what happened was everybody keyed on Pittman and Kyle Steiner, the other really fast one.
Okay.
The other state track sprinter. He got it and untouched.
Wow.
Gone.
Wow.
And so there you go. Very first drive, Rendon kicked a 48-yarder. Kind of lifted their spirits a little bit.
Certainly.
And then late in the game, Jackson Baker completed a pass to Samuel Crapel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For the winner.
Wow.
Long one, too.
Yeah.
And then East Mills drove and was launching bombs into the end zone at the end of the game, trying to come back. Yeah. And if I understand correctly, the last play of the game was a Hail Mary in the end zone, and it was Jackson Baker leaping up and slapping it to the turf.
Yeah. He's a good athlete. I mean, I remember him ever since he was in 6th grade, and he's always been a good athlete. So
I saw him on the golf course.
Heck of a golfer.
Yeah, I saw him on the golf course once.
Yeah. Great basketball player, too. He started as a freshman.
No kidding.
Some games. I mean, not every game, but
some games. Can he dunk?
Sure. I mean, he's what, 5'6", 5'7", he can probably dunk.
If Garrett Graham can dunk, Jackson Baker...
Garrett Graham cannot dunk.
I heard he can dunk.
No, I can't.
You know, that's
scammer. No, that's... Gary Graham likes to make people believe he can dunk, but no, he cannot dunk.
I would like to see proof of that.
Yeah, me too. Gary
He's
Graham,
pretty consistent.
If you can dunk, film it, send it to us, and we'll put it on our show.
We will.
If you can put this into proof and on video, we'll air it.
We will.
Yeah.
We will admit.
Yeah, you know what? We'll never be airing that. I guarantee it. Never going to air that. So what else happened in the district? Is that it? Are we talking about every game?
Florida Academy didn't play. They had an off week.
Yeah.
They played week 0 and then had week 1 off. They lost.
Who did they play week 0?
Osceola Clark. And they lost 20-6.
Okay.
26.
You never know what you're going to get out of the academy. You know, I mean, they're always pretty athletic, but they're always a completely different team than the year before. So
that one year,
I'm not really sure.
They had the Winters kid that one year. They were phenomenal.
Doug Winters, heck of a running back. Yeah. Oh, anyway, no. What I was going to mention is impressive by Shenandoah to beat East Mary because people may say, "Oh, it's just an 8-man team jumped up to 11-man." They should. But, last time Shenandoah did that historically, it was FM. FM had just jumped up from
that's right
8-man into 11-man, and that didn't turn out so well for Shenandoah.
It was a savage beating 2 years in a row.
They really did. That was when I first saw Nate Meyer and really physical specimen he was.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He didn't mess around. He was beating people.
Yeah, there was
mercilessly.
There was a lot of speculation that it was a no-win situation for East Mill or for Shenandoah to play East Mills. And yeah, sure, if you're just looking at it on paper, it's 2A playing an A team. But I think that mentality shows a lack of understanding of the situation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because any win for Shenandoah is big.
Yeah, for sure.
And when you consider the fact that Shenandoah goes on and plays Oakland Riverside this week, who was one of the worst teams in 11-man football last year, they got a chance to go 2-0.
Yeah. How big would that be?
That'd be huge.
I'd like to look into that, but when do you think the last time Shenandoah was 2-0 in football?
I don't know.
It's kind of been a long time.
You want to know what I did? What I did look up?
Yeah. What'd you look up?
On the flip side,
Wait, can we talk about it on air? What you looked up?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Stanton has to play Lennox, I think, this week.
Okay.
The Tigers? Yeah, Tigers.
Yep.
Tigers, I believe.
Yeah, the Tigers.
And they'll be the underdogs. Stanton will be the underdogs. And if they lose, they will go to 0-2. The last time Stanton was 0-2. 1995.
1995, that's a while ago.
Opened the year with losses to, I looked it up, Essex and Tabor.
Wow.
Giving them back-to-back games.
Wow.
1995.
Yeah, so pretty much not common water for them.
Nope. There's no guarantee they'll lose, who knows. But they will be the underdogs against Lennox, and they got to go to Lennox.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what they say when you go to Lennox?
You don't like it?
I guess not. I was hoping you knew
something horrible. Something better than that.
Yeah, just throw it
It's no fun.
It's no fun to go to Lennox.
I don't know. That's all I got.
But Shenandoah will play Riverside, Oakland Riverside, which won't feature a corner conference team, but nonetheless, I hope Shenandoah goes on.
Yeah,
does well.
Wish them luck for sure.
Jackson Baker, quarterback.
Quarterback Jackson Baker.
Trying to think, Villisca, Sydney goes to Villisca. Mm-hmm. Battle of teams with one win in the district. And, something I didn't touch on when we talked about Sydney's win against Nish Nevada. Their pass defense is really good.
Is it?
Their defensive backs are tall, rangy. They got a nose for the ball. Michael Coates. You familiar with the name Michael Coates?
I am. I'm familiar with the name.
He returned a punt for a touchdown the other night. He got called back.
Okay.
Or something happened way away from the ball.
Okay.
It wasn't like that block sprung him. And he was so infuriated that Botnick got the ball back because of the foul. Botnick got the ball back, got a first down. The very next play, he intercepted a Botnick pass and nearly ran it back for a touchdown.
Yeah. He's bound and determined to get that touchdown.
He's a good defensive back already, and I've heard he's backup quarterback to McKeever right now. I've heard his quarterbacking skills are top notch as well. So he's emerging.
Good.
Yeah.
You know what game I think is going to be interesting is Essex Corning.
Yeah.
So just from the standpoint that next year they'll be one school.
No, that's Villisca.
Oh, Villisca and Corning. My bad.
But Essex and Corning is going to be interesting because you got another 11-man team to drop down to 8-man.
Mm-hmm. And then there'll be one with
one with Villisca.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And I was lucky enough to talk to Clayton Wilson from Fremont Mills.
That sounds like
it's just lucky all the way around. No, I was lucky enough to have a short conversation with Clayton Wilson the night after their football game.
Yeah.
And, lucky indeed.
Man. If I can spend one night as you know?
I know. Jet setting, world traveling.
Talking to Clayton Wilson.
There you go. No, I talked to Clayton, and we talked a little bit about Corning, because obviously I didn't see him play. He said their numbers are pretty low. He said he said when they had a team on the field, he said there was only 6 or 7 guys on their bench. Okay. So their numbers are really, really low. And Essex pages are good. They have well over 20 kids.
Yeah.
They have some depth. They have subs. They have a few different guys that can run at you. So I really, really, really do like their chances in this game.
Yeah.
On the website, there's been a little bit of feedback on the football forum. And I seem to be in the minority. Most people are picking Corning.
Oh, yeah?
I'm of the opinion it's because Corning had a decent run in 11-man football 2-3 years ago. And Essex had a less than stellar run in 8-man football 2-3 years ago.
Right.
And there's no guarantee that Essex is going to win. I obviously, could be wrong, but I don't think you can judge either of this year's teams by what they were in the past.
For sure.
Corning was bad last year in 11-man football, and they lost all the seniors from that team that did all the production. And Essex just combined 2 schools together.
Right.
They have a 25, 27-man roster, and they have 2 different players in a lot of skill positions,
right.
A lot of options, a lot of good tacklers.
Yeah.
I think they got a real good chance on
people that actually practice against people don't understand how big of a difference that makes. Years past, they didn't even have enough people they could actually go a full practice against each other in scrimmage. Yeah, so that's a huge difference.
They're not worried about making it through the game without forfeiting anymore. I think that's
always nice.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention, you mentioned feedback on the website.
And, what website is that?
That is SWISportsCorner.com.
SWI for Southwest Iowa. Sports, because
for sports.
And corner, the corner conference.
Yeah, there you go. SWISportsCorner.
Six.
Anyway, you mentioned feedback on the site, and I just wanted to give a shout out to Ghost. Whoever Ghost is gives some very insightful predictions on the site, and not only insightful predictions, very well written predictions. Like, he has a lead, or he or she has a lead. It's like entertaining. It's informative. I don't know who that is, but whoever Ghost is, good for you.
I'm guessing.
You know your Southwest Iowa sports
very well. And they've got a pipeline, too, because when they were breaking down the games after they occurred, they knew a lot of the inside info that I did. They've been clearly taught.
Privy. They've been privy to some of that information.
My guess is they're a teacher.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
It's too well written, too articulate.
Yeah, whoever he or she is, they definitely know their stuff. And thank you for your contributions. And anybody else that feels like sending something in, please do. I mean, we really want to be definitely very interactive and kind of keep that stuff going. So
it's been good so far. Everybody's been real civil.
Oh yeah,
there's nobody's been sniping or
exactly. Yeah.
That stuff can turn into a cesspool really fast.
Yeah,
I'm not going to allow that to happen on there. We keep it civil. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing. Kevin and I disagree all the time. Yeah. We never hate each other yet, except earlier when I gave him
when you punched me right in the eye, detached my retina. But other than that,
Botna has to go to Cam.
Really?
Yeah, Botna goes to Cam.
Anita. Cumberland, Anita,
Messina.
Okay.
Loggins and Messina.
But they're just going to Anita.
Right.
They're going to play all 3, but only in Anita. Right. They're not going to play like one quarter in one town and then travel to the other.
What would they do with only 3 towns, though?
Yeah, they could play the 4th quarter, like split it up into like minute segments and go to each one of the towns.
A lot of travel.
Yeah, that would be a lot of travel for one game. I don't really see that as being practical.
Cam. The thing with Cam is they got punished by AC and their KC in week 1, and like I said,
we expect a lot of people to get punished by
AC.
AC.
Yeah.
I'm getting text messages.
You're blowing up.
Yeah, don't mind me.
What?
Don't mind me. I'm getting text messages.